not hot. And I think this is, like I say, due to the delivery driver not being able to find the address at first. But yeah, just a East Standing ring, which is quite nice. Yeah, that's quite nice. Try a bit with the chicken tikka now. I can see I'm moving along because I can see where it is. Welcome back to Spicy Manchester, where some people like it hot, but I like it extra spicy. So today I've gone to Smokies Chicken and Grill in Offerton, Stockport. I've just had my delivery from Smokies Chicken and Grill in Offerton, Stockport. So I ordered a meal deal, which was their special mixed kebab, which obviously comes on the naan bread. You get the salad with it, the doner. There's a sheet kebab in there, and there should be some chicken tikka. Obviously you get your bag of chips. I got a free can of Iron Brew, and I ordered some onion rings as well. And because I spent over, I think it was £11, I had the option of getting a free garlic bread. So let's serve it up and see what it tastes like. Now I've not done a meal with kebab before, so I thought, right, let's go for a mixed kebab, which you get sheet kebab in it, some doner meat, and some chicken tikka. After it was salad, which obviously you can see had tomatoes, onion, lettuce, and I asked it with a hot chilli sauce. It's a meal deal. I think it's about £9.49 for the meal deal, which you get a choice of your can, which has got an Iron Brew, and some chips. I also ordered some onion rings just as a side option. And because of what I got free garlic bread. Now I showed you these a minute ago, so let's dive in and see how they taste. Now I always put a tiny bit more salt on because I do like the salt. Not very good for you. So let's try the chips first. Now I'm trying to save on plates today, just a lot easier. Nothing to do with having to wash up, just thought, oh nice, it's just easy to choose from. Chips, your box standard chips. Slightly warm. Now the delivery driver did get lost, he told me, so how warm the rest of stuff is I'm not sure, but you know, it's a tricky place. I've said it's supposed to find at my house, but he did find it in the end, and it was delivered. Let's try one of the onion rings. Same again, just warm, not hot. And I think this is, like I say, due to the delivery driver not being able to find the address at first. But yeah, just a East Standing ring, which is quite nice, you know. Now, I've obviously shown you the kebab. Now, I don't really like picking my fingers, but that's your sheet kebab, as you can see. Obviously it's got doner meat in it, salad and chicken tikka. So let's have a bite of it, see how messy this is, see what it tastes like. Like I say, it's got hot chilli sauce in this, so we'll see what it's like. Okay? I hate doing this. I usually use a fork sometimes, but sometimes you just got to go for it. Naan bread is okay. The doner meat seems to be nice. That's all I've had so far. A bit of doner meat and naan bread. Just try a bit with the sheet kebab. I think that's quite nice. Try a bit with the chicken tikka now. I can see I'm moving along because I can see where it is. Yeah, quite a nice kebab actually. Now this is actually quite, it's warm, it's not lukewarm or anything like this. But yeah, that's actually quite warm. I think it's because it's come in polystyrene, and it's also wrapped up. But they just came in a bag. So let's try a bit of the garlic bread. Like I said, this was free, so anything free is always nice in my eyes. Just touching it, I can feel it's cold anyway, but we'll see. Not bad though actually on the garlic bread. It's not too garlicky. It's actually quite nice. It is cold, but I knew that was going to be cold just by the way everything was carried. Let's finish this off. Overall, it's not a bad meal. Like I say, chips, onion rings, and the garlic bread, a bit on the cold side. The doner kebab, the mixed doner kebab, that's actually quite warm, so not too bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish eating this and I'll give it my review. Here's my review of Smokies Chicken Grill in Offerton, Stockport. So it was actually quite nice, to be fair. I mean, I can't remember the actual prices, but I think it was like £9.50 for the meal deal, which you get, I think you get chips, a can, and obviously the kebab, well, I got the mixed kebab. I got some marine rings, which was about £2.50ish, I can't remember. Like I said, I put the prices up, and because of that I got the free garlic bread. So, as you saw, it's quite a lot to eat. Now, going on to the review, like I said, the chips were cold, the onion rings were coldish, and the garlic bread was cold. Which is a shame really, because they were nice. But because of the price, it sort of like picks it up. Like I said last week, when I was at when I ordered from Spice Sour, it was quite an expensive meal, and it came and it was cold. And I'm not the one for like trying to reheat stuff really, when it's rice and stuff like that. Now, with this, it's not too bad. Obviously, chips, you usually just fry the chips. It's just your standard chips you got with it, you know, from your standard takeaway. Nothing special. It's just your chips, onion rings, and I think this is where a lot of takeaways sort of like fall down. When I bought an onion ring from quite a few takeaways, and they just put it in a paper bag, because of the heat, it starts to spread and we lose the crispiness. I mean, it's not too much of a bother really, because you're still getting the flavour and that. It's just a bit soggy really. Now, if takeaways could take on board that they shouldn't really put it in a bag when it's been hot, then I appreciate that. Like I said, you know, you could put it in a little, for instance, I think from some Indians, when I've had food like smokes or onion bhajis and that, they put it in the little foil tray, the cardboard lid on, and they have a tiny little gap for the air, you know, the heat to escape the, you know, the moisture, and steam, which keeps them a little bit crispier. Now, I think that's probably the best way of doing it. I think there's not much way of avoiding it. But yeah, like I said, it was just a bit soggy. Onto the kebab. I think it was a decent sized sheep kebab, that was actually quite nice. Doner meat, yeah, it weren't too bad, the doner meat. Chicken tikka, I only found 3 pieces of chicken tikka, to be fair, which is a bit disappointing. Now, my go-to place where I have a kebab, when you order it singular, they're both the same price, about £7.50. Now, my go-to place, like I said, I don't want to mention it yet, because I'll probably do a review on it, is twice the size. You get loads of chicken pieces, loads of doner meat, and the naan bread's near enough twice the size. So, value-wise, if I'm going off the other one, it's not that good a value, but compared to a lot of places where I've had kebabs, value-wise, it's not too bad. Just like this one place I go to, I've never found anyone better for the amount of food you get and how, you know, nice it is. So, on that note, I think all that they need to do is add a few more pieces of chicken tikka. Now, like I said, it was nice. I hadn't got a problem with it. I mean, that actually, when it was brought, it was in, you know, polystyrene little box, and it was wrapped up, so the heat was still there. So when I got that, it was still warm. And like I said, the delivery driver did get lost. He knocked on and he weren't quite sure if it was the right house and that, and he's been looking for it. So yeah, I mean, delivery wise, time wise was okay, but like I said, last week I knocked down Spice Tower to 3.5 stars because the food was cold, but it was nice and it was expensive. With this one, you got a lot for your money. I will be honest, you get a lot for your money. It was nice, besides a few things being cold. I'm not going to give it a higher rating as I would. I said down to the probably delivery driver losing, no, not finding the address. But I'm just gonna, I know you can't really give it like 3 3/4 of a star, not 3.5, bit more. Maybe 4, no, I can't go to 4 stars. Because that's just being hypocritical with Spice Sour, because Spice Sour was really nice, like I said, I couldn't fault that. This was nice, it's your standard, but it was nice. But I had the same problems where some of the food was cold. But on the plus side, it was pretty much half the price, and you did get a lot. So, what else can I say? Like I said, overall, I can't remember how much it cost me. It's probably about £11.50 plus delivery, maybe about 13 quid it came to. So, for what I got, it was actually really good value for money. Thank you for watching my video today. It's Spicy Manchester, where some people like it hot, but I like it extra spicy. Join me next week. Thank you.